Hey everybody, welcome back to my Eurovision React Review channel. So, if you're a subscriber and follower of my channel, you will know that due to work commitments, the content on my channel is going to be very sporadic, and moreover, it probably means that the content isn't going to be in chronological order either in regards to the Eurovision 2023 season. I'd kind of cut out some time this evening to react to Ireland songs on the day that Croatia released theirs. Now, I will explain. I have a friend who is a songwriter of one of these songs, and as a result of that, I do feel that I'm going to prioritise Dora's selection today and do Ireland tomorrow, so I am sorry. But on the back of that, I was quite nervous to do this, and when my friend told me yesterday that the songs are out today, I was like, oh, that makes me slightly nervous. I don't know if I'm going to react to them because you're a songwriter. And he voice noted me telling me that he's open to constructive criticism and I can be honest with my reaction. And I was like, well, I don't know if that's going to happen. But nonetheless, Dora. What can we say about Dora? Dora 2022 last year was not even in my top 6 national finals. Just no offence to Croatia, but generally the quality of the songs, plural, collectively, weren't great. My favourite last year was, I'm looking at them now, Mia, Forgive Me a Prosty. Out of all of them, that was the one that I was rooting for. But there were other songs that, I think that song and Toma in the Darkness made my kind of top 70 national final songs of last year. I didn't mind Mia, Guilty Pleasure. I think those are my top 3 in general. The others, in fact, I'm looking at them now. I couldn't sing any of them. I don't think I downloaded any of them. Those were my top 3. But obviously, I know that there were fans of others, particularly that guy, Rocco, right? Yeah. No, I was a bit meh to it. So for me, Dora 22-23 can only go up. I have been to Croatia over the summer, and I have spoken to people more in the know than me in regards to the selection process for Dora. I think there's been some question marks over people who are selecting these songs. I'm hoping changes have been made for 2023. If my friend's song has been selected, that gives me hope. But I'm hoping I'm going to listen to a good set of quality songs, he says. So I'm on HRT Dora's YouTube channel, and they have created a playlist of all the songs this year. So there are 18 songs, Shane. Is that right? Okay, right. Well, I've got coffee. I'm in it for the long haul. So, apparently. So, let's check them out. Okay. Let 3. Rock. Folky rock. What is that sound? That word? Sheep. I need pronunciation lessons for that word. What? What? Unfortunately, I don't have subtitles. And also, I don't have the time to go away and find out the meaning of these songs. I don't speak Croatian, so I'm just going to have to make up the words. Something to do with mum, something to do with a tractor. Very repetitive. I feel it's probably one of those songs where you need to know the lyrics. What is going on? Hold on, is something wrong with my video? Nope, that's just the production. Okay. This is one of those songs that's going to get a cult following in Croatia, and a significant minority get behind it. I do feel you probably need to know the lyrics for this one, because on production alone, I'm not a fan. So this was 2.5 minutes. Is it not 2.5 minutes yet? Nope. Still more shame. Not a fan. Arbitrary mark out of 10 with no criteria. Let's go 5. Still can't pronounce that word. Boris. Second song in Croatian. The only way's up, Boris, for me. It's not feeling revolutionary or fresh. I don't know what to say. It's alright. I mean, it goes along. It's not offensive. It feels dated. Which is a criticism that I had of Dora last year generally. Maybe I should give the first one 6. I can't even say it's like... It's not a song I would listen to, but I don't even know if it's a song that if someone else played, I'd be like, oh. Well, at least they gave me the full 3 minutes. I don't feel so shortchanged. I'll go 5.5 for that one. At least with the first one, there was a bit of a melody. I don't mind a bit of folk. That one, there's really not much in there to engage me. Right. What I'm quite interested in with these music videos, I guess they're self-funded, right? So I think we're going to see a varying degree of quality of music videos. So we've got Meri, Andrakovic, Bye Bye Blonde. Is that the same person? Okay. Oh. Okay, it's not bad. It's kind of throwback 80s vibe. Like, I'm a big fan of Elisa from Estee Lau and Bad Philosophy. That's more instantaneous and feels less of a demo. And moreover, I heard a snippet of Belgium. What's the one? Is it Cherry or something that people are talking about? That's kind of got that 80s throwback vibe as well. That sounds kind of quirky 80s rather than pop 80s, like a pop song trying to cloud it with 80s production. Because of that, I'm a bit critical of this one so far. This is not a good sign. 3 songs in. Maybe I need another coffee. Maybe it's my mood. I think there's a pretty decent melody on this chorus. I just don't know whether I would have chosen that kind of 80s throwback production. It's kind of underwhelming. Sweet girl is gone. Bye bye blonde. I don't mind this chorus. There needs to be more of a punch in the production. And I don't know whether I would go with the 80s vibe. Bye bye blonde. Well, good news, Meri, is you're my favourite so far. Let's go 6.8 for you. There's potential in this one. Potential. Okay. Who have we got next? I'm not going to pronounce that. Krešo? Kisele, kiše? Okay. Assuming a vocal will start at some point. So again, it's probably one where you need to know the lyrics. Thank you, Krešo, kisele, kiše. I've got to write your name out. I don't want to say the wrong thing. It's like wind instruments with rock called ska music. A bit like early No Doubt. That's not even right, Shane. Based on this video, I think I need to know the lyrics to understand what's going on. Obviously, I don't speak Croatian, but I feel that there's probably a political message here. Might be wrong. Whilst this wouldn't be something that I normally listen to, I'm inclined to say that this is probably my favourite so far. We know with Moldova, if you send this sort of sound, it can do well if you stage it well. Okay. Oh, and some high heel. Is that his high heels? No, her high heels. It was his high heels then. 6.9? 6.9 out of 10. It's not the sort of sound that I would listen to. Well, we've already got a diverse, eclectic range at Dora 2023. I just want to listen to a song that I want to download. It doesn't have to be bubblegum pop. I've got quite a diverse national final playlist so far. Đana, 3 Fallin. Already this feels a bit more current. Oh, we've got a beat. Okay. Oh. Okay. I'm torn whether I kind of like this kind of subdued, upbeat number, or whether I kind of want a We Are Dommy from Czech Republic last year. Depends what they do with this second chorus. Okay. Decent production. It's putting layers on, building. In regards to competitiveness, wide appeal, I think this is probably the best one so far, right? So the previous ones, see, there are people that vote for that. It's not a bad effort. I'm not wowed. But at least we're getting to a kind of decent standard now for a national final song. Okay, Shane, you've got to credit that where that one's due. Đana, 7.3. I've noticed oh no, Boris was 5.5. I was thinking that I was going up. I thought we're an upward trajectory, which means good things for Detour. Okay. Detour. Master. Blaster. Sounds French. We need to turn it up, I think. There we go. I was about to say I was quite digging it until that weird whoop. This is alright. I think the coffee's kicking in because I'm wondering whether I actually prefer the Sedana now. But I have turned up my laptop. Maybe I should have done that before. Don't know. Where are we in the song? 2 minutes and 15. They had me. It's losing me now. Don't know why there was that long gap before the second chorus. I don't like that. Computer game production. What is with that computer game production? That was alright. That was alright. What did I give Dana? 7.3. Musica. 7.1? Is that generous? 7.1. No, Shay, you thought it was alright. Okay, top of the pop. Now, being British, I have a huge issue with that name. It's proper cringe because we have top of the pops in the UK. Actually, we don't have it anymore. It was a music program. Okay. Please. I'm just trying to think, out of all the ones I've listened to, any of these even resemble anything that I would normally listen to on the daily. I guess Dana to a point. I'm worried that Dora is not learning from its mistakes, but let's keep positive. It's okay. I'm gonna probably have to make a second coffee in a second. Right, okay. Objective Shane. React to this objectively. Okay. So is Top of the Pop a band? And is that Mario? Oh. Back to the early noughties. At least we got a music video. It makes such a huge difference. I know it's money dependent, and that's not fair. Some people can pay for one, some people can't.
Find the peace on earth, here and all around. Nature is a smile for all living beings. We shall keep on it. That's the journey means.
What was the point of that? Well, at least he's looking like he's having fun though. And she rocks a yellow suit. Sorry, if I can't say much about the song, I'll just talk about the music video. Ah, interesting staging. She's very stylish. That's how I need to tell myself that watching these 18 songs. Shane, never give up.
That's the way I like it.
That's not the way I like it. Okay, right, seriously, Shane. Let 3 was better than that, right? The first one. What did I give Boris? 5.5. I might be quite harsh. That was my least favourite. Sorry. It really, really felt dated. Although she is stylish. Let's give that a 5.2. Okay. Hana. Oh my goodness. Please be good. So we've got a lyric video. Fine, I can deal with that as long as it's good. You're giving me a Balkan ballad. Give me a Balkan ballad. Oh, this has so much potential. Okay, this is my favourite so far. I'm a sucker for a Balkan ballad. I just love Balkan ballad productions. It's not wow from what I got from that chorus. I couldn't pick up an obvious melody. But nonetheless, this is already, for me, national final material. There has been some dodgy songs along the way. But, right, come on, Hana. Halfway through, you've got me. Take me over the finish line. I think thinking about Eurovision, this is probably not a wise move because it's not doing anything new. She sounds like she's got an incredible voice. And you can hear the emotion in that voice, so I can't wait to see her perform this live. To deliver the performance with the vocal. Okay. 2 minutes 40. What I was trying to say earlier, thinking ahead at Eurovision, I don't know whether that would be a wise move. I think that would obviously struggle to qualify. It would make sense to kind of take one of the other ones, like maybe Let 3 or Krešo y kisele, kiše. I'm saying that completely wrong, because at least then you're putting in a wild card, and that could go either way, hit or flop. Again, ask Moldova. Shane, you said that was your favourite, but again, it wasn't. Wow, was it? 7.5. Yeah, that's currently my favourite. Eni Jurišić. One of those.
Kreni dalje, kreni bez mene, da zaborave naći ću duše način. I dalje kreni bez mene, da zaborave naći ću duše način. Kad se želja.
Not sure. I'm really not sure, actually. I don't know whether I do like it or whether I don't. I'm perplexed. No, I don't know what's happened now. That's what's happened. Okay. Good vocal. Song's dragging a bit. I liked that shake up then. Oh, it's ending okay now. Right, depending where it goes now. Oh, that note was spine chilling. Please don't end now. She has. Oh, my days. What do I give that? Shane, you had more positive things to say about Meri, and that was 6.8. Let's give that a 6.7. So here's my top 3 currently. Hana, Dora, and Detour. Okay. Martha May, Distance, music video. That's potential. Not heard of the rhyming couplet, distance and resistance in a song before. She's got a nice voice. Nice little voice. It's not little actually, it's quite powerful. I am not a songwriter. I am neither a songwriter nor a poet. But I feel, yeah, if you're going to call your song Distance and have your chorus about distance, you are going to run out of, or you're going to struggle to find rhyming words. So we've got existence and resistance. Okay. Distance. Existence. Love you from a distance. I still from such resistance. Ooh. Shame that wasn't as good as Meri. The blonde song. Was that as good as the previous one? Eni, what was the previous one? Oh my goodness. Oh, I guess the previous one was better. 6.6. Who have we got next? Maja. Grgić. I still live. Okay, Maja. I am still living. Just. Ooh, another music video. What I'm getting from this song festival is like breakthrough artists. Every country does its own thing when it comes to Eurovision and its own song festival. Like, I'm not saying Benidorm Fest in Spain is the right way to go, but, you know, the majority of those artists are signed by a record label and you can feel and taste the money behind the songs. Every song pretty much I've heard feels like a demo, like an establishing artist. I'm getting the same vibes from Maja. Hopefully she makes me eat my words. Dora 2022 was difficult. Dora 2023 has been an experience thus far. Oh my gosh. This is a slow one. How long is this one? It's 2 minutes 43, okay. My favourite part of the song. This right here. Nice camera shots though. Better camera shots of the, is that a cello? Than her. That's a good shot. I get what it's trying to do. I do get what it's trying to do. But it's not pulling it off. Almost like that kind of like Celtic vibe, right? But it's not that. Ah, she's still there. There is zero melody in this chorus. Zero. But songs are art. And art is not absolute. You cannot make objective statements about art. Subjective expressions of emotion. I wasn't a fan. Oh, Shane. Oh, Shane. I need to wait for this. Okay, previous song. That was by far my least favourite for. This is my song that I'm nervous to listen to. This is the song that my friend Bartel has written. And unfortunately for Bartel, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've had to sit through 11 songs and none of these I would download. I'm wondering whether to get another coffee for this. Right, he did say that I could be objective. Okay, let's do this. I can do this. Okay, please be good. Please be good. The profits. I'm going to briefly stop you. Eurovision fans will be familiar with Tangigeras last year, right? In Spain. It's definitely given me that vibe. And as a result of that, there is something unique about this that can certainly grab a certain demographic. I am enjoying it, but ultimately it didn't take a lot. This song has a lot of potential because the sound of it, I already can identify people who would tap into this. My neighbour's brought her child home. She likes to shout at that child. I'm sure Bartel won't mind me saying, this dance break needs more of the punch. But the violin in that dance break and continuation of. Okay, I've realised that I do really, really like this song, but I'm already asking Bartel for a revamp because this chanty element isn't too dissimilar to Tanchigeris in Benidorm Fest last year. And because of that, and hearing that song, there is so much potential for this style with a bit more of an oomph coming through the production. I'm proud of Bartel for A, getting here, but B, moreover, for it probably being my favourite so far. And I would tell you if it wasn't, because he said that I could be honest. This needs more of a punch. Hey. That is the only song so far that would even stand a chance at getting through the semi-finals at Eurovision, only because I can see so much potential in this song. I'm not going to give that a number yet. All I'm going to say is objectively, that's my favourite. Objectively, so far, what's that song, 12 of 18? Again, I think this song might be a good choice for Croatia. So I'm very proud of my friend Bartel, well done. Okay, Patricia, I will wait. This one's alright. It's really interesting. A lot of these songs do feel like HRT is set up like a songwriting camp. Previous song excluded from this. For artists who like writing music in their own time, just to write a few songs. I'm yet to hear a song that you would hear on the radio. That's my only observation right now. I don't really know what's happening. It's interesting. I could do with some red wine right about now. I think the beginning of the chorus is good, but it goes somewhere very strange. It's like key change. Look at Patricia treating us to a key. It's this bit. I'm not convinced, but I just don't know whether it's just because the production isn't very good. The lake, I will wait. We learn from our mistakes. This bit. But I think with better production that would probably sound fine. Okay. I will wait for you. Interesting, Patricia. Oh my goodness. I don't really know what I'm doing now with the scores. I will wait. I will wait. Oh my days. I'm going to give that 6.7. 6.7. Right, Barbara, Putem Snova.
Idi kroči putem svojih snova, pod mjesečevom krvi, prilika je nova. Prilika je nova.
I mean, I'm intrigued. It's quirky. She's a bit spooky. How dark are her eyes. It gets to this bit. I'm just not sure if I'm totally into the chorus. There's some half decent parts to this song. And the general concept of the song I can dig. I just can't tell the verses from the chorus. But I don't want to turn it off, which is a good sign. This is alright. She loses me in the chorus. That's my only issue. This is the chorus, isn't it? Tell you what, that song does make you think, though. Okay. Isn't it interesting? So, Hana is still in second place with 7.5. Let's be honest, Shane, you would listen to Đana again before that one. You'd probably listen to Detour again before that one. Okay, give that one a 7. A safe 7. Okay. Yogi. Love at first sight. Okay. We're like in a back room in a bar, smoky bar. Just some dude on the stage who we would notice if there's just a few of us. Just listen to you playing your guitar. Aww.
You happen to look my way. I'm hoping you feel the same.
Yeah, this kind of bluesy, jazzy vibe is not sort of music I listen to. But ultimately, it's one of the better songs in this selection. You expect to hear, if you've got about 20 songs, you would expect to hear a song of this in this category. And the production on it doesn't sound too bad. So I wonder whether Yogi has money behind him. Like a record label. What the hell happened? What happened to the bluesy jazz? Gotta remember there's no juries anymore in the semi-finals. But there will be people at home that would vote for this. I don't know whether they would be en masse. Do you know what's quite interesting? Whilst this genre is not my thing, I almost want to award the song of actually sounding like a national final song. And I know that there would be people that would vote for that at Eurovision. But Shane, you wouldn't listen to it though. No. Give it 6.8. Okay. Now, I will be annoyed if this is amazing and the selectors of Dora have basically selected songs to allow this to win purely for my friend Bartle, who has written what I believe to be a decent track that has the potential of getting out of the semi-final. We know Damir should have represented Croatia in 2020. COVID hit, Eurovision didn't happen. Most countries told their 2020 act, here's your ticket to 2021. Croatia said, nope. And as a result, Damir said, screw yourselves, I ain't doing Dora again. I think he would only come back, like Ulrika in Norway, he would only come back if he knew he had a good track. I don't remember Damir being or having muscles in 2020. Looks like he's been to the gym.
I'm a sinner, but nobody knows it. I'm a bad man,
Oh,
I need to
it's good, isn't it?
I set you on fire. I'm a sinner, but nobody knows it. I'm a devil.
Because it sounds expensive. So many of these songs sound like demos.
Call out my name and then I'll let you see. I got angels and demons walking high from the truth. Oh, my angels and demons, I wanna share them with you.
Now, there's something in that production that breaks that chorus up. When you really want to go for it, the beat behind it is broken. So as a result of that, you can hear the melody. The melody is good. I'm intrigued to see how they're going to stage this. Ultimately, it's hopefully not going to be like a Tix from Norway scenario. And they're going to go cheesy. But with the theme, Angels and Demons, they can certainly do something with colour schemes and choreography. It'd be interesting to see how they stage this at Dora.
You'll never want it to be over.
It's not rocket science.
Under my wings you'll be laying.
It sounds expensive. As a result, it stands out. In Dora 2023, it sounds like it's gone through a proper production. It's in my top 5. And the one thing you know about this dude, he can sing and sing live. Wow. With you. I've got the melody down. This is the only one at the moment that sounds closer to being ready for Eurovision. And he's treated us to a key change. Angels and demons, then with you. With you. Thank. Oh my goodness. This has been a marathon, but that was a decent pit stop. That's a good one. That's a good one. But there's been a lot of not good ones. So I don't know in my head whether this means that it's just amazing because I've listened to some interesting tracks. Okay. I can see why he's come back with that track. I can see why he's prepared to do Dora again and go through the process again. Because I still feel... demons. I've always said, if you can sing the melody after listening to the song 20 seconds later, then you know you're probably on to a winner. Okay. I'm going to give that 8.6. 8.6. Very good. Tajana. Dom. 2 more. 2 more. You're my angel. Feel sorry for Tajana. She's got to come after that. Ah. Maybe someone can let me know what Dom means. Does it mean home? One more song to go. It's almost like I've heard it before, but I haven't. Yeah, it's alright. Goes along quite nicely. Dum, dum. Song does go on. They're giving us the whole 3 minutes. Taking us home. Dum, dum. I feel my benchmark at the moment is Detour. And I think I prefer Detour. So. Okay. The splitters, you're just going to have to hold on. Is this the final song? I think it is. Okay. Let's give that one... 7. 7. Barbara 7. Shane, that was more interesting. No. You said Barbara didn't have much of a melody in the chorus. Right. The splitters.
Nothing I can do when I feel sad, not telling truth. I was lost and found so deep inside. My heart is you, that is you. Through the thick and thin, it's you, my heart. I keep within. That is true, that is true. So love me if you can.
This is alright.
As much as you dare, with every beat of your heart. 'Cause I was lost and found so deep inside. That's you.
I don't know whether it's euphoria because this is over and I've listened to 18 songs. But there is something quite nice about this, like kind of like Grease the musical ballad vibe. Do you remember it was Russia, wasn't it, that sung the song Lost and Forgotten? I guess the only reason why that song's coming to my head because this is Lost and Found. I think this is quite nice. It's nostalgic. Makes you feel warm.
From time to time ago astray, and nothing seems to go my way.
Look at you guys surprising me. What are they called? The Splitters. What's with that name?
Oh, I need love. I need you. I was lost and found so deep.
I want to get a lighter.
Heart is you,
I like this one.
that is you. It's you.
one. It feels a bit like when I used to live in New Zealand, I really got into Crowded House. I'm going to say that. People are like, why did you need to be in New Zealand to know that band? They're world famous. But I did. It feels like one of their songs. I can't think about it now. Can't think about it. I'm tired. I can't remember the name of the song, but it is giving me that Crowded House vibe, which is a good thing. This song has surprised me. I quite like this one. I like this song. Because there is a melody in this song. So many of these songs don't have a melody. Sorry, I can't sing.
I was lost and found so deep inside. That's you.
Now, am I loving this because Dora 2023 is over? I don't think I am, because it does feel like a song from Crowded House, and it does feel like that song in Greece, Beauty School Dropout. It feels like that as well, and I love that song. That might be my favourite. Right, I'm going to give that an 8.97. 8.97. Right, let's debrief. Okay, so going through my notes, there seems to be only 6 songs that I want to talk about. So before I give you my top 3, I just want to talk about the other 3. So Hana, I did listen to that song again earlier. It's music to my ears because I love Balkan ballads, and I love a Balkan instrumental and production behind a slow song, a Balkan ballad, but it isn't groundbreaking. There doesn't seem to be a catchy or infectious melody in the chorus, but I want to talk about it because on score alone, it's in my top 6. I think it's my 4th. Dana, that's ready to go. That's my only issue. I listened to that again earlier. There's no necessary revamp for that one. It is as good as it's going to be. It is one of the songs that I would consider to listen on Spotify again. I just don't know how competitive that would be at Eurovision. I don't know whether it needs a kind of We Are Dommy punch into it. We Are Dommy from Czech Republic last year. I'm not sure. And there is something about Detour. There is something about that I kept going back to. I listened to it again, and there is something in that chorus that I attach myself to. Question mark over Detour. So, my top 3, in order actually. 3rd, I should have asked how to pronounce this. My 3rd favourite is the song which my friend Bartel has written or co-written. Harmonija, Disonance. Now, this is a song that has huge potential, and my friend said that I can be objective and he can take critiques. I mean potential because there is a market for this sound, and I kept on saying Tancha Geres from Benidorm Fest last year as I was watching it for a good reason. I listened to it again and I feel that is just that sort of kind of sound. The melody is fine, the vocals are fine, the instrumental part that's coming through is fine. I think the dance break needs more of a pop. Basically, I'm floating around basically saying the word revamp. But if we're thinking about Eurovision moving forward, the 3 that I've said I don't think would get out of the semi-final. But I think with a revamp, Harmonija or Harmonija, Disonance could. Because I know people out there that would pick up the phone for that. So yeah, potential vibes in my 3rd place. 2nd place, Damir. Now, this is a is a really, really good song. I listened to it again earlier. I still have that thing with the chorus, with the electro thing. It breaks it up a little bit, but the melody is there. The melody is good. We know he can sing live, and it just sounds like a song that's got a bit of money behind it, which automatically makes it stand out in Dora 2023. It's a good song. I think that probably is the one to beat, right? Because before the songs were even released, that was the song everyone was waiting to hear. And it was worth waiting for. It was a good track. But for me, it is. I waxed lyricals about it as I reacted to it. For me, my favourite song from that mix is The Splitters. I think that song is really good. Now, how well that would do at Eurovision is debatable. But I listened to it again earlier, and then I listened to it again. I listened to it twice because I was like, is it because that was the last song, Shane, and there was an element of you that were just like, this needs to stop now? But no, I liked that one, The Splitters. So my favourite on initial listen, and these 6 I did listen to again, and The Splitters I listened to 3 times. Yeah, these are the ones that stand out for me. So those are my thoughts. If you are still here, you deserve a medal. But if you are still here and you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. Please do support my channel. Please click the notification buttons to be informed if when I post videos. And yeah, until next time, stay safe.